You're not out here for the crowds. There aren't any crowds. People ignore you.
Except when school gets out.
People will bump into you. Everything will happen. Bicycles will sped by you, and then you have to go home and start again. So you answered that question yourself. Why? And I think the answer is self-transcendence. Whatever you want to call it, that whatever you've done today, easily you could just say, I'm going to bank it in. I'm going home. I'm finished. I did 1,000 miles. No, you're 1/3 of the way through the race. So remember, it's a very simple race. One day you go this way, the next day you go that way, and then occasionally we bring food out. That's it. And I don't know what could be any simpler. Maybe we'll run out of money midway through the race and we'll hand out the cookies and water. But somehow we always seem to finish it. But anyway, we're so happy. For us, it's like you're pushing this huge rock up a hill. God, when the race starts, it's all downhill. Whatever happens will happen. So as long as we get to the starting line, our job is over. It's up to the runners and their helpers.
3, 2, 1, go!
So this is the 3,100 mile race kitchen, and it's early in the morning, and we have Jessie Ann, right?
Yes.
All by yourself. So what do you have to do by yourself here in the morning?
Everything.
Doing breakfast?
Yeah, today we have chickpeas with spinach and steamed vegetables for the breakfast and bread.
Well, just share a few words about your race.
Можешь, пожалуйста, поделиться буквально в нескольких словах о своем забеге?
Все идет по плану.
Everything goes on a plan, by the plan.
No, не по моему, а по плану было.
Yeah, but this plan is not mine. This plan is Guru's plan.
The thing that struck me most about this race is how harmonious everyone's been. We have so many different countries and nationalities and personalities and different types of runners that everyone seems to have gotten along very, very well. So from my point of view, that's important. It's a unique feature. One of the unique features of this race is that you have very little space. It's not as if you have a huge table and you can spread your stuff out. You have to live in close quarters with whoever you've been assigned to. So you have to get used to that and you have to get along with that. So from my point of view, it's been very, very harmonious race, which is important.
Yeah, great, thank you. And how many years have you been doing the race now?
We started with 2,700 mile race. That was in 1996. And then Sri Chinmoy's philosophy at the award ceremony, Sri Chinmoy said our philosophy is self-transcendence. So he made it 3,100 the next year, 31 being Sri Chinmoy is born in 1931. So fast forward to the award ceremony for the first 3,100 mile race, and what was racing through my head is that, well, let's see. So first race is 2,727. Sri Chinmoy was born on August 27th, so numbers are important. The next year he made it 31. He was born in 1931. And the next significant number was 47, as I saw it. So I'm saying if it goes to 4,700, we'll be out in the park all year round. But fortunately, Sri Chinmoy said that for me, that in your life, you reach a certain plateau and you're very satisfied and happy with it. And that's where we reached 3,100. So it's the 26th year of the race. And we have no shortage of runners. We got promised to have a huge field again next year. I thought there would come a time when there wouldn't be that many runners. There goes Andrea. But it seems like we have more and more runners each year interested in it.
Great. And just one final question. For those who maybe weren't around at the time, how often did Sri Chinmoy come to the race to watch?
This was, of all the races that we did, Sri Chinmoy said this was his favorite race because his philosophy was self-transcendence, that whatever you accomplish today, that would be a starting point the next day. And this race manifests that tremendously. You can do 60 miles today and then tomorrow you start over again. That's your starting point. And you keep going on until you reach, in this race, your goal of 3,100 miles.
One final question. What's it like for you putting on the race? I mean, how is it 52 days? It must be very hard work.
It's an endurance. It's not physically, it's not so hard. It's just that you have to stay enthusiastic. You have to stay engaged. You can't get injured. You can't get sick. You really have to stay focused. I try to concentrate. Personally, I try to just stay in the moment and not worry about the next day because I'd be worried to death and lose all my hair. Problems are always coming up, or obstacles, or whatever you want to call it. So you really have to stay in the moment, and that's what I feel is important.
Great, thank you.
I am in tune with some superior power. I believe in the power of prayer and meditation, and I do have faith, faith, hope, and these things they drive you forward. It's not only about being strong and train well and so on. These things they help you only till a certain point, but afterwards, to go that way, to run that long distance and do it well, you need to have some strong belief that you can do it, that you are meant to do these things, that you came into this world with certain capacities that you have to manifest. You must have faith and hope.